And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K.
And I'm Prairie Dog. Tonight we've got a Barefoot hard seltzer. Tonight's flavor is strawberry and guava. It's 4% by alcohol, or 4% alcohol by volume. 70 calories, and we just had a different. It was a guava Rita, so not quite the same thing, but yeah, I'm excited to try it. It's my first wine-based seltzer.
We talked about this the other day. It's weird that it says it contains 0% juice, which last time I checked, wine is made with fruit, which would produce juice.
You would think.
It's also 70 calories for the can, but it is an 8-ounce can, so it's a very small can. Kind of expensive. I think they charge $15 or $16 for a 12-pack of 8-ounce cans.
Oh my gosh.
Which is really expensive. Color, what you'd
Looks like a
expect.
seltzer.
2 grams of sugar, which is on par. Ooh. Damn.
It's aromatic. It smells just like guava. More guava than strawberry, but
Yeah, it's got a very guava forward. It does mix the flavors pretty well. I think what they were doing is they were probably trying to make a strawberry one, and they just had a guava undertone and just like, let's just call it strawberry guava. It's easier than trying to get rid of that flavor. So the problem with this, I think the guava is slightly roofing tar-y. It's like slightly a tar note, like a shitty Blue Loco.
that's where at first I was smelling. I thought I was kind of smelling that funk, but then I smelled it a little more, and I was like, no, that's not quite it.
But it's not a malt funk. It's a definitely like they added something to it funk. Let's go ahead and try this monstrosity. Okay.
Wow, that's
Fine.
pretty. That's pretty. I mean, it tastes like juice. My biggest thing, the first thing I noticed that I kind of don't like, I think it would be better if it was a little more carbonated. So I'm a little disappointed by that, but otherwise, the flavor's quite good. I mean, it doesn't have anything resembling malt funk, because obviously it's not malt based, but it's a little stronger than like your standard fare for a seltzer. So I guess if you were the kind of person who thought that seltzers are a little too plain, this would definitely be an improvement.
Yeah, it's definitely slightly sweeter than a normal seltzer for sure. I will say that I'm a bigger fan of the alcohol-based and the wine-based seltzers over the malt beverage-based ones like the White Claws and stuff. I think the carbonation is, for me personally, I think it could use a little bit more, but for me personally, I think it has enough because it makes it more drinkable. With a White Claw, I can't chug them like Still does because it's just so carbonated.
That's true.
That it makes you burp. This would be an easy, just knock back.
That's true
For sure. The flavor, very light, very strawberry forward, and then it kind of ends with a little bit of guava on the tongue.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as, again, strong as it smells on flavor department.
I see now there's a reason they didn't bother putting a guava picture on the can.
Yeah. Interesting. If you guys want to see the rest of these flavors, we've done the pineapple and this one on the show. If you guys want to see the rest of them, make sure you let us know in the comments. I'd recommend this if you're into the seltzers for sure. Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
All right, let's go and give it a number. I think I'm gonna go with 7. I think it's good. I think it's good. It's simple. It knows what it is. It's easy going. It says it has 3 ingredients on the can: white wine, sparkling water, and natural fruit flavors. But according to this ingredients list, it definitely has more stuff than that in it.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Even saying that I wish it was a little more carbonated, I think it's definitely a cut above the other seltzers I've had. Again, this was my first wine-based seltzer. I've only ever had malt-based seltzers otherwise, but I just think this is just totally superior. It's still light. It's not overpowering at all, but it is a little more flavorful than the other seltzers, and I think it's wonderful, honestly.
Yeah, get you one. Barefoot wine's all right, too. I mean, it's a pretty solid one. I know Steele's a big fan of it. I'm not a big wine drinker, but when I do, I like a lot of local stuff, and I like weird wines.
I never know with Barefoot. I can tell you I've bought a lot of wine in Barefoot bottles. Now, whether that was actually Barefoot wine or not, I can't remember. I know that sometimes it definitely wasn't. So Who knows?
Just like our bottles.
Yeah.
You can't quite tell what's in it. All right, well, that's been our episode. There's something you'd like to see on the channel. You can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
I'm Prairie Dog. Thanks for watching.